Hello everybody. This video is right before the Chapter 3 assessment that we got coming up, so I figured I'd go ahead and give you this one that's kind of an important one. This one's about the distributive property, and it was from the closure problems. So it was asking us to label the dimensions and the area of this generic rectangle, and then show, you see, and then write the mathematical sentence showing the distributive property. So what I'm thinking here is, well, how did I get this product? Well, I got it from multiplying 70 times something else. So 70 times 3 would get us 210. And then I could think of, well, if that's 3 here, well, how did we get the product of 15? Well, 3 times 5 would get us 15. So we've got 75 as the dimensions of the length of this rectangle. And then let's figure out what this is here. Well, if we know that this is 5, so 5 times something is 200. 5 times 4 gets us 20, so 5 times 40 should get us 200. And from there, I know that 4 times 7 is 28. So 40 times 7 would be 280. And 40 times 70 would be 2,800. Pretty cool. So I've got the dimensions here. This is a 43 by 75, and I've got the areas here, each individual area here. But let's write a mathematical sentence showing the distributive property. The distributive property says this: if I have a sum, so 40 plus 3, multiplied by another sum, that the product of those will be equal to the product of all of their parts. So what it's saying here is if I take 40 and multiply it by 70 and add that to 40 plus 5, so if I take 40 times, what's happening here? All right, so let's see here. So we've got 40 times 70 plus 40 plus 5 is this here. So 40 times 70 plus 40 times 5. Got us the products here. And how did we get these two here? Well, we got it by multiplying 3 times both of these. We got it by multiplying 3 times 70. And 3 times 5. So 3 times 70 and 3 times 5. So 3 times 70 plus 3 times 5. Now that there is the distributive property here. So the product of two sums is equal to the sum of each of the individual products. So 40 times 70, 40 times 5, 40 times 70 plus 40 times 5, and 3 times 70 and 3 times 5. That's the distributive property. If you then broke it up, this is equal to 2,800 plus 200 plus 210 plus 15, and from there we could get the sum, which is, I believe, so the 5 is the ones place, tens, we got a 10, we got 1 10, 2 tens, only 2 tens. How many hundreds? We have 2 hundreds, 4 hundreds, 800s. So we've got 10 hundreds, 12 hundreds, so 12 hundreds. Carry the 1, 3. Sorry if that was confusing. That is the sum, 3,225. But right here, if we're asking to show what the distributive property is, that is right here, these steps right here. All right, thanks guys.